Imagine a world where dolls come to life. That's the scene that Barbie, the much-loved Hollywood comedy fantasy film, sets from the get-go. This isn't just any ordinary narrative, but a cleverly woven tale that introduces us to Barbie, snug in her dollhouse, living what appears to be a picture-perfect life. The opening scene is a masterclass in script writing, with witty dialogue that instantly brings a smile to our lips. The humor is subtle, yet effective, making us chuckle and setting the tone for the rest of this delightful film. But beyond the laughter, there's a depth to Barbie's character. She's not just a doll content with her doll life. There's a yearning in her, a desire for something more, something beyond her perfect little world. And just like that, we are introduced to our protagonist Barbie living her perfect doll life but yearning for something more. Life is about to take an unexpected turn for Barbie. In the heart of the movie, we find ourselves in a scene that is as intriguing as it is enthralling. Barbie, the epitome of perfection and the beloved icon of many, experiences something quite extraordinary. She becomes self-aware, realizing that she is, in fact, a doll. This revelation doesn't come to her in a rush, but as a dawning realization, a slow trickle of truth that seeps into her consciousness. She's not just Barbie, the girl with the perfect smile and the dream house. She's Barbie, the doll, an object created for the amusement of others. The clever writing of this scene cannot be understated. It takes a familiar character and thrusts her into an unfamiliar scenario, turning the world as we know it, and as Barbie knows it, on its head. It's a twist that could risk alienating the audience, but it's executed with such finesse that it only serves to draw us in further. Barbie's initial reaction is one of confusion. She examines her plastic hands, her unblinking eyes in the mirror, the signature blonde hair that never seems to grow. She grapples with the strange dichotomy of her existence. She feels, she thinks, she dreams, yet she is not human. But confusion soon gives way to a kind of quiet acceptance. It's a testament to the emotional depth of the scene that we, as the audience, can feel her acceptance. There's a certain resilience in Barbie's character that shines through here. She's always been a symbol of strength and independence, and in this moment of self-realization, she embodies these qualities like never before. And with acceptance comes a newfound curiosity. Barbie begins to question her existence, to ponder the purpose of her life. Is she merely a plaything, or is there more to her than meets the eye? In this poignant moment, Barbie begins to question her existence, setting the stage for her grand adventure. Barbie's curiosity leads her to a world beyond her dollhouse. An insatiable thirst for knowledge and a dash of bravery propels Barbie out of her comfort zone. It's a momentous step, one that's both exhilarating and nerve-wracking. Picture this: a life lived within the confines of a dollhouse, perfect and predictable, suddenly giving way to the vast, unpredictable real world. It's like stepping off a carousel and onto a roller coaster. The contrast between the dollhouse and the real world are stark and striking. The dollhouse, with its pastel hues and polished surfaces, is a far cry from the vibrant chaos of the real world. Outside, the colors are brighter, the noise is louder, and life buzzes with an energy that's completely alien to Barbie. The world is no longer measured in doll-sized furniture and picture-perfect tea parties. It's wide, wild, and wonderfully confusing. And let's not forget the humor. It's the clever use of dialogue that truly accentuates Barbie's fish-out-of-water experience. The way Barbie interprets and reacts to everyday things we take for granted will have you chuckling. There's a delightful innocence to her observations, a childlike wonder that's both endearing and hilarious. Whether it's her confusion over why clothes don't magically change with a twirl, or her innocent interpretation of common idioms, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's through her eyes that we get a fresh perspective on the world, a reminder of how extraordinary the ordinary can be. But it's not all fun and games. Barbie's first steps into the real world are shaky. She stumbles, trips, and gets back up again. It's far from a smooth transition, but it's these struggles that make her journey so compelling. Every hiccup, every challenge is a stepping stone to her growth. Barbie's first foray into the real world is far from smooth, but it's the start of a journey she never expected to take. It's a journey of self-discovery, of finding her place in the world, and most importantly, of breaking free from the constraints of her dollhouse life. And we, the audience, are right there with her every step of the way. The real world is not without its characters, and Barbie is about to meet them. As our pink-loving protagonist steps out into the bustling streets, she bumps into a myriad of personalities, each as unique and vibrant as the city itself. First up, we have a friendly face, a young florist named Lily. Bursting with energy, Lily becomes an unexpected comrade in Barbie's journey, offering her a crash course on the art of making bouquets and the subtle language of flowers. From Lily, Barbie learns the value of simple joys and the beauty of nature in an urban setting. But not all encounters are sweet. Barbie's path also crosses with the brusque city dweller Max. Max, with his constant glower and sharp words, presents a stark contrast to Barbie's sunny disposition. But it's through these abrasive interactions that Barbie learns the importance of resilience and standing her ground. Then there's the enigmatic street artist, Raven. With her spray cans and rebellious spirit, Raven educates Barbie about the power of self-expression and the voice of the underrepresented. She becomes a symbol of freedom for Barbie, a reminder that there's more to life than fitting into a mold. And let's not forget the charming Lucas, a barista with a penchant for poetry. Lucas, with his verses and warm smiles, teaches Barbie about romance and the beauty of words. He becomes a source of inspiration for Barbie, fueling her own creative pursuits. Finally, we have the formidable businesswoman Victoria. A force to be reckoned with, Victoria offers Barbie a glimpse into the world of ambition and success. From her, Barbie learns about determination, hard work, and the value of dreams. These interactions, both pleasant and challenging, shape Barbie's experiences in the real world. They test her, teach her, and ultimately transform her. Each encounter leaves a mark, each character a lesson. In this vast new world, Barbie discovers friends and foes, each teaching her something about herself. Every adventure has an end, and Barbie's is no different. But let's not hasten to a close without appreciating the depth and beauty of this journey's culmination. Barbie, our beloved character, decides it's time to return to her dollhouse, a decision that mirrors her growth and evolution throughout the film. The dollhouse, once a symbol of her confinement, now represents her roots, her identity, and her comfort zone. But why does Barbie choose to return? It's not because she's defeated or tired. No, it's because she's learned that adventures are not solely about exploring the unknown, but also about rediscovering the familiar. Barbie has seen the world, met new characters, faced challenges, and experienced the rawness of life. She's learned and grown from each encounter, and it is this growth that propels her back to her starting point. But she isn't the same Barbie who embarked on this journey. She's now a Barbie who's seen the world through a new lens, who has tasted the sweetness and bitterness of life, and who has grown from a confined doll to a free spirit. Throughout her journey, Barbie has learned invaluable lessons. She's learned about resilience in the face of adversity, about the power of friendship, and about the importance of staying true to oneself. She's learned that life is a spectrum of colors, each representing a different emotion, a different experience. And she has learned to appreciate each color for its unique beauty. Barbie's journey may have ended, but her evolution continues. She may have returned to the dollhouse, but she does so with a fresh perspective, a deeper understanding, and a stronger character. She's come full circle, but she's not the same. She's a doll who has seen the world, who has grown from her experiences, and who has learned to appreciate the beauty of both the known and the unknown. In the end, Barbie chooses to return to her dollhouse, but she does so as a doll who has seen the world and grown from it. This is not an end, but rather a new beginning for Barbie, a beginning that promises more adventures, more growth, and more life lessons.